The Heat taking on the Hornets. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Hayward. Miles Bridges is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for the Heat, they've got Trevor Ariza. Oladipo is out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that's what happens when you play in attack mode. Oladipo doesn't take no for an answer.
The Heat shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Chris, it doesn't matter if they're two of the best teams in the league or the two worst. When these guys get together, these rivals, it's always fun.
Yeah, Kevin, you're so right. When it's a conference rivalry, that's even better. They know each other so well, and that doesn't make them friends.
Now, here's Ball. Bucket is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Butler on the way. Defended by Hayward. Here's Butler. Fires from deep. Ball with the rebound.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Now Ariza. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. That one goes in.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Goran Dragic is checked in for Victor Oladipo. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And the Hornets miss again. He'd have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Count the basket.
Stepping inside the 3-point line, Butler showing he can score from the mid-range.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dragic against Ball. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
That's good from Ball. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat. Hero comes in for Duncan Robinson. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Washington. Zeller comes in for Bridges. Daniels is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Rozier. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Butler passes to Dragic. From deep. Zeller grabs the board. Ball against Dragic. Biyombo, the pass to Graham. Up the floor. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it.
Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Heat are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Inside, Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Monk is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Offensive rebound.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
1:05 left in the first half of the game. Basket counts.
Oh, that's just confidence. I mean, when Butler is in rhythm, he doesn't hesitate. He just fires away.
Graham surveying the floor. Inside, Zeller. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Outside Butler. There's the triple. The Heat rebound. Dedmon kicks to Dragic. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 3. Fast break now for Charlotte and finished off by Graham.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And the basket is good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. He's off from 17 feet.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead, and now... and that'll do...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Oladipo is out there with Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's where Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Outside for Robinson. Shoots the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Robinson's got the lead up to 6 now for the Heat.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing?
Oladipo against Ball. Hayward outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rozier. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Rozier's got his second basket.
But you see how Hayward just made that pass? You got to say, man, he's got some vision.
Oladipo, the pass to Robinson. From outside the arc. And the Heat, another 3.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the basket by Rozier.
Inside Rozier's agility, it gives him an edge. Able to make late shot adjustments and find the bucket.
Left side Ariza. Outside Robinson. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Now ball. Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Heat lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA is headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Ante Graham is out there with Rozier, and it's Bridges in at the 3 spot to the paint. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Ariza.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Graham with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Here's Bridges, and he makes good on the layup.
And the level of focus Bridges has, great job working his way through the contact.
Miami leading by 5. Robinson for 3. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Zeller. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Rozier against Nunn. Now, here's Rozier. He's tightly guarded. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Here's Nunn. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're up by 3. 40 seconds left in the game. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, "This is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game." Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable, and his hunger to keep getting better also impressive. Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Takes it from 10. Count it!
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision here.
Here's Rozier. Oh, big time shot.
He just beat the buzzer. He barely beat the buzzer right there.
Gets
the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So off the tip, it's Charlotte. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Robinson is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Trevor Ariza. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position.
And Butler has been in these spots before. I mean, he's comfortable having the ball when it matters most.
Free throw, good Butler. And the Hornets call time here. They're behind by 3. There's 38 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, what's your take?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Here's Rozier. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
And Oladipo kicks to Butler. It's good!
Oh, such a tough-minded player. Butler relishes the opportunity to make plays in the clutch.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 2. 24 seconds left in overtime. Rozier looking around. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Yes! Love to see Rozier take charge. And this man's fearless.
Got it!
No hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
From deep three-point range. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but